While little DAC and headphone amps like this are awesome, this is the Shanling UP4 by the way, these are great, but sometimes you might want something a little bit more substantial, perhaps something that is as viable for the desktop as it is for use on the go, and also you might want a bit more power. So in that case, you might be interested in something like this, the subject of today's video, which is the xDuoo XP2 Bow portable DAC and headphone amplifier. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. So the XP2 Bow, this is the updated version of the original, which I have right here somewhere. Right here. And you can see it hasn't changed much in terms of size, but boy has it changed in terms of style. But first, let's get into the details. The price of this one is $169 US. And inside of here, we have an ES9018 K2M DAC chip. Now this also has Bluetooth, and it has a rather powerful output power of 180 milliwatts from the unbalanced output and 320 from the balanced output. That's pretty substantial, but those outputs, by the way, 3.5 millimeter single-ended there, 4.4 millimeter balanced output there. And of course, this gorgeous red knurled volume knob, which is also the power button. You can see there's this little LED just next to the power button, and that will glow in different colors depending on the sample rate. At the moment it's blue because it's connected via Bluetooth to my iPhone. Now around on the back, we've got two USB-C ports. One is for charging the battery or for powering the device, and the other one is for your USB data stream in, so you can connect it to your computer, your phone if you're into that kind of thing. Now over here on the side, we've got quite a bit going on. First of all, there is a built-in microphone right there, which I haven't actually tested. I might do that in a moment. By 6000 BC, Greater Australia is no more. 1/7 of its land, about 2.5 million square kilometres, has been drowned by the sea. Tasmania, once a southern peninsula, is now an island whose aborigines have lost all contact with those on the mainland. This is your Bluetooth button, Bluetooth pairing button, but it also doubles as your play and pause button, plus a double tap will skip to the next track. You've got a button here to display your current battery level. You've got low and high gain switch, and your input switch that cycles between Bluetooth input and USB input. And as you can see, yeah, we've got tempered glass panel on the front and the back. So yes, it is a fingerprint magnet. I will try not to get my fingers all over the front too much during this video, but as I see, there's some there already. I apologize. But it's a pretty small device. It fits in the palm of your hand. So nice and powerful, up to 320 milliwatts from the balanced output. So you can drive pretty much anything. So that pretty much covers the build. Now, obviously you can connect it to your computer or laptop via USB. It's very easy to pair via Bluetooth, and yes, it does support all those high-end codecs like LDAC and aptX. Now in terms of battery life, you're looking at about 8 hours from the USB in. Of course, you can always just keep two USB cables plugged in, and then you don't have to be concerned with the battery at all. You're getting about 15 hours if you're just connecting to it via Bluetooth. So 15 hours is pretty solid. And the charging time is less than 3 hours. And of course, that Sabre DAC chip can support up to 32-bit 384 kilohertz, DXD32 and DSD256. But enough with all that, let's talk about the sound now. And I tested this guy with a bunch of IEMs like the KZ PR2 Little Planar, the Zen's Mangird T2, the Spiral Air SE6 Edge. So I tested it with some budget IEMs, some mid-range, some high-end. It performs really, really well. And of course I also tested it with some headphones, including the Sennheiser HD650, Hi-Fi Man Sundara, and my Beyerdynamic DT990 Pros. It had no issues whatsoever driving any of those. So the XP2 Bowl's sound can be described as muscular, punchy, and clear. This is an upfront and an honest device. It's powerful, but it stays nice and clean as it delivers your music with fierce intensity. I'm especially captivated by the way this little guy pumps out punchy but controlled bass. It's very proficient in excavating extensive information, that is details, macro details, all that, but presenting it in a nice, coherent and harmonious, or i.e. musical manner. It has impressive power on tap, like I said, without compromising subtlety. What I mean by that is it can drive your headphones with vigor, but it also maintains the delicate nuances and details of slower, softer passages in music. Now, to be sure, the XP2 Bowl isn't as forthright as its bigger brother, the xDuoo 5 Bowl, or the xDuoo 5 Bowl 2, which I have in for a review as well, but it's bolder than the little Link 2 Bowl dongle for sure. But like most xDuoo devices, it sounds sure-footed and confident. Dynamic transitions flow seamlessly. They evoke a delightful sense of spatial depth in the presentation, really nice staging. It's not fussy about pairings. It will let the character of your headphones or IEMs come through with transparency and without coloration. So it's a nice neutral sounding little amplifier. It won't color your sound, but it's got great end-to-end extension, and it's just got a nice, clean, pure, transparent sound. And when it comes to usage, look, I've had a really good time using this. I use it mostly on the go, so as a Bluetooth device, but when I get to the office, when I get to work, it's great to be able to just plug it into the laptop and then use it like that as well. So it's really nice for day-to-day use. And yeah, I'm not going to really go into comparison with the old one. I just wanted to pull it out to show you how much they've evolved in terms of design and style without really changing the form factor, but this one definitely looks a lot more modern and a lot more premium. So look, it sounds great. I think it's really good value for 160. Did I say 169 before? Let me check. Yeah, $169. I think that's really good value. It's built beautifully. Love the red volume knob. Bluetooth performs flawlessly. It's really powerful. It's got a nice neutral sound signature. And overall, I think this is really a nice device. If you do need something with a little more power than something like this, or the FiiO BTR5, for example, if you need something that's a bit beefier, a bit more output power, this is your boy. And with that said, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, PathFam audiophile style. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. And until next time, I'll see you later.